Hey DIY lovers, welcome back to Total DIY. Today I'm going to show you how to make pure cold pressed coconut oil at home without using a refrigerator. No matching, no fancy tool, just simple natural methods to extract coconut oil while preserving all its nutrients. Whether you want it for skincare, hair care or soap making, this method is all natural and beginners friendly. So let's get started. The first step is to select mature coconuts and crack them open, then separate the cell from the flesh, then cut them into blendable size. The reason why it's advisable to make your own coconut oil at home by yourself is because 70% of coconut oil we see around in the market are not 100% pure. Some are 70% concentrated, some are 50%, 20%, even 10%. If you are using it for other cosmetic application, this is not a big deal. It's only that it will not be effective as 100% coconut oil. But if you are using it for soap making, it's a big problem. Now we want to transfer them into our blender and add water to them, then blend them smoothly. You have to blend them as smooth as your blender can, then transfer them into your cheesecloth, then squeeze out the milk into the bowl underneath it. Squeeze as much milk as possible out from the shafts to ensure that you collect all the milks. Then after that, we want to transfer it into a waterproof nylon as the method requires. Once done, repeat the same process with the remaining coconuts. Just discard the sap. So this is the sap we got from it. Just transfer the remaining coconut back into the blender, add water to heat, then blend smoothly. So we're going to repeat the same process, transfer them into your cheesecloth and squeeze out the milk. Then transfer it into the milk we collected into the waterproof earlier. So once you transfer all the milk into the waterproof nylon, tie it up straight. You have to tie it up straight so you don't have to let it bend, so you can hang it anywhere that is safe, anywhere that it could not be punctured. Just tie it up straight just like you've seen on the screen. Once properly tied, leave it for like 12 to 24 hours for it to fully ferment. Now this is after 12 hours. As you can see, the water is separated from the curd and the oil. So the curd and the oil at the top while the water beneath. So you need to use something like a toothpick, something pointed object to puncture it from beneath to get rid of the water. As you can see, the hole is so tiny that the water can get through it, pass through it, but the coconut curd and the oil will not be able to pass through it. Make sure you use a very tiny object to puncture it, something like a toothpick. So once you get rid of all the water, then you have to put a cheesecloth over a bowl, with a sieve underneath it. Then transfer it into heat, just like as we are seeing on the screen. In this way, excess water that is left in the curd will be draining through the cheesecloth into the collecting bowl alongside with the oil. The reason is to make sure that the curd could easily melt, because if the excess water along with the curd store in room temperature without getting rid of that water, it won't melt. So as you can see, the water is draining. After the water drained out, the oil started falling out. This is the the 24 hours later result. So you can see this is the 24 hours later result. So what we have to do is to tie it together like this so that it will sit comfortably on the sieve or strainer. So you have to tie it just like you are seeing on the screen. and leave it for another 2 days for all the oil to go through. So this is the third day. As you can see, it's very solid, meaning most of the oil have passed through. So the next thing you need to do is to scoop out the oil. As you can see, this is the composition of oil and water. The oil is at the top while the water beneath. So what we need to do is to scoop out the oil into our collecting container. And that is it. You have just made your own cold pressed coconut oil completely natural, chemical free, and done without refrigerator. This oil is packed with nutrients and perfect for your DIY beauty and skincare needs. If you find this tutorial helpful, hit that like button, subscribe to Total DIY, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any of our amazing DIY recipe. Let me know in the comment if you have any question or if you have tried this method yourself. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.